My mom has a coffee cup on it.
Does it have mesothelioma?
No, it's got a bear. And it's got freckles on its face, but it says these aren't freckles, they're a bunch of itty-bitty tans. And she thinks it's the funniest fucking thing in the world. I'm like,
he laughed. He thought it was
fucking stupid, and you're stupid.
No, I thought it was funny that she had a
break that goddamn cup. And she's like, that cup is older than you are. If you break it, I'm gonna break you.
Oh,
she said, I brought you into this world, I'll take you out.
I'm not gonna break your dumb cup, but it's dumb.
I'm not gonna break your dumb cup.
Okay, that looks weird.
What?
That. Just the
what?
The can.
What is wrong with the can?
The can of
Oh, it's on camera now. Was that on camera before?
No.
I think his head was blocking it, but the
no, it wasn't.
Fucked up.
What?
The curtain on this side.
What? Curtain? What curtain?
Look at my.
Oh.
Our white screen.
It's open.
Oh.
Our white screen.
I see.
I see you and you see
Can you see what I see?
No.
Tie-dye. Dumbass.
Can you see what I see?
Let's play a game of I Spy.
China, Illinois, China,
Can you
Illinois.
see Nick? I see a whole lot of them.
I'm as blue as the ocean.
Alright.
I'm a giant blueberry. I was in Willy Wonka.
More like fucking blue whale. Oh! Ow.
If you were the blueberry, like, did they
That was
do
a woman,
Did
wasn't
they
it?
do CG for the head?
Wasn't that a girl?
It was.
Yeah, I thought so. I always knew there was something
It
wrong
was
about you.
They gave me a good
Violet
squeeze.
Beauregard.
Gross.
Didn't she went to a juicer, didn't she?
Yeah, and then she was like super flexible at the end because she was doing like cartwheels and stuff.
Anyway.
Was that in both of them?
I don't remember if it was in this. Probably not in the original one, but I know.
Welcome back to Chaos Head
The best.
episode 8. That's Billy Bob.
I didn't like the one with Johnny Depp.
I didn't either, but I can
That's-
actually watch it and not.
Aaron Jackson.
Although, to be fair, I don't think I liked any of them. I didn't think I liked the first one
I
either.
didn't either.
I don't think I like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Or any kind of chocolate factory.
You don't like chocolate anyway. You already said that. You've established
True.
that.
You know they don't even make, like, Laffy Taffy and Nerds don't have the Wonka logo on them anymore?
Really?
Yeah, it's just the Nestle logo.
That's weird.
They don't use the Wonka logo.
Well,
they
the
still,
Nerds.
They still own the company, like Wonka, but they don't use it unless it's like the Wonka bar.
What about the nerds?
I just said Nerds and Laffy Taffy.
Oh.
Yeah.
They put it on the nerd rope.
Do they?
Yeah, it's called a Wonka nerd rope.
That's weird because it's not on Nerds.
And that's a Laffy Taffy nerd rope.
I love Laffy Taffy.
Life Tap is great.
I don't know, bananas kind of leave an aftertaste.
Oh,
I
I
don't-
love the banana
I
app. That's my
don't.
favorite kind.
I love the banana aftertaste.
Banana, like
That's
I
what
bought.
you said.
I bought a banana and like a big old thing. It was just banana and strawberry. That was it. It's delicious.
I don't like bananas.
They should make a twist.
Bananas are good for you.
Potassium,
they make
motherfucker.
you poop or they stop you from pooping. They do one of them. I don't remember.
They do both at the
They
same
make
time.
it to where your legs don't cramp.
Yeah. And,
Cause of potassium.
and they,
I'll tell you what makes
they-
my legs
they
not
stop
cramp, not
scurvy.
using my legs.
And they're what?
They stop scurvy.
And they're really good with peanut butter on a sandwich.
It's a true statement.
As long as it's crunchy.
Nope.
With a little bit of honey.
I do like honey on my peanut butter.
Pepperonis.
What?
What?
Some fried pepperoni.
You gotta add some meat to your diet.
Oh, God. This gets worse. Wait, you need protein?
Dude,
Semen.
Peanut butter.
Oh.
better protein.
Semen.
It's gluten free.
Oh, speaking of semen, where's my
Might
energy
be,
drink?
might be
Oh
non,
God.
might be
Sure.
non-GMO.
You're the.
Something about semen in his beverage.
I said, it's, speaking of semen, where's my energy drink?
Ah, yes. Semen always gives me energy. Wait.
That's not how that works.
It
I
keeps
always
him-
fall asleep afterwards.
He always comes and goes.
No, not really.
Episode 8 of
Oh, yeah.
Chaos
Chaos
Head.
Head. That's who we... No, we're not Chaos Head. We're Project YARE.
Yeah,
kind of-
that-
no,
that's
hold on.
our heavy
I
metal.
kind of
band.
feel
Chaos.
like we just go completely insane about the shit that's on top of our head when we watch Chaos Head.
That's how we're supposed to do it.
Like, at the
We're
very-
Project YARE.
Are we?
Yes. We're watching Chaos Head. Which is spelled CHAOS semicolon head.
If you don't know how to spell head, you're
Yeah,
fucked.
I'm looking right at it.
If you thought it was chouse or anything like that.
What happened in episode 7, AJ?
It's a
And I
very-
want all details. Don't hold back.
Very good question.
I forgot already. I think it was like 5 minutes ago.
Do you know how confusing this anime is for me to remember something that's really
We
confusing?
learned that you create reality by shoving it into unused parts of people's heads.
No.
using the machine called the Noah 2.
Everything is real and nothing is real at the same time.
Yes.
It's like
You force perception onto other people to make it reality.
Hopefully we'll get to Noah, too.
Do you think he has a boat?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
It's an ark.
What is an ark but a big boat?
That is very true.
Yeah.
Also,
can it hold?
It's a giant casket.
What if
How big of an ark do you have to hold 2 of every animal?
they built a model of it in Wisconsin?
It's like, isn't it like 4 or 5 stories tall?
I don't know. They built like
It's really
it's a
huge.
scale model. It's written in the book. It's written.
What book is that?
Whatever book it's in.
It's not.
It's the Quran.
It's no.
It's
It's not in Genesis. It's in.
the unit of measurement that.
Or is it in Genesis?
I don't know. The unit of measurement that they say that it's built in is not a real unit of measurement that we know.
Yeah, 'cause
It was back then.
cubits?
Yeah, it's cubits, and we don't know what that is.
It was back then.
Right, but we don't know what that is now.
That's
So the scale model that they built, or not the scale model, like the 2 scale model, we don't actually know if that's the actual size because we don't know how big a cubit is. Cubic.
Cubic?
Yes.
Like cubic zirconia?
No. What?
I thought it was cubit.
Whatever.
Anyway, episode 8.
Fake diamonds made by Cuban zirconia.
Made for people who don't want to buy their spouse real.
Okay, we gotta move this closer.
Exactly. It's for poor people.
Slack.
Move your foot.
Okay, it wasn't that close before. Why'd you move it so close? Why do you hate America?
Every time he bumps it, it just gets louder.
Yeah, if you bump it, it's gonna get loud. That's why I don't know why I have it so close. But that's okay. Delugal, flugal, manugal, baboogle, solution, baboosh,
Choco.
baboosh. You know what that's from?
I do.
Rocco's
I don't.
Modern Life?
No. Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
When he built his robot brother. And he
Girlfriend?
killed him. But he didn't kill him. But he thought he killed him.
And he gave my family, and they moved to the moon.
He did do that. Yeah, he made himself a robot little brother, and then his little brother stole the spotlight from him, so he killed him, and then he was sad about it, and then he wasn't actually dead, and he's like, man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's basically what happened. So, if you're ever wondering what to do, murder your little brother, but don't. But do. And then force him out of the house. That's what cartoons taught me. Also, robot dogs have self-destruct sequences. You just have to find them.
Red Rocket.
No? I didn't learn that. I refuse to learn that.
I'm Takumi Nishijo. The day that a strange earthquake struck, Ayase jumped off the roof of the school.
Yes, she did.
Apparently, I created a delusion of a flower bed that saved her life by breaking a fall. After that, rumors started
Would a
flying.
flower bed really?
I quickly
I'd say it hurt less, but not by much.
Then suddenly a mysterious voice began to echo in my head. The voice belonged to Kozue Orihara.
Like, it'd have to be like how would a flower bed really break your fall that much?
Sena explained that she
You know?
could
Yeah.
Flowers are not that strong. I can
No.
break a flower with my fingers.
into reality through a process called relocation. She also told me that there are bad people who want to recreate this power artificially.
Yeah.
What?
She said thank you.
How polite.
Linkage.
But where's Zelda age?
Ah, I see what you did there.
No, you don't.
Or do
You heard it.
I?
I have a fan. It's made of paper. Worship me. Beat him up. Beat him up. Beat him up. Kick him in the nuts. Whack. Holy shit.
What the hell is this? Some kind of trick?
It's a sword.
Who exactly is this girl? I've seen her before.
What? How'd you do that?
Tell
The tapes and editing looks real. Better be careful. I think I just saw something I wasn't supposed to see.
Ah, yes.
uh-huh.
Okay.
Like the crash at Roswell, New Mexico. The government's hiding aliens. I watched the thing earlier today.
I saw.
Oh, really?
Well, I saw a thing.
Was
I
it
saw-
about aliens?
No, it's actually about Bigfoot, but you know.
Well, I saw a thing yesterday.
Wait, so his friend's not there?
No, it's she's her friend. What? Friends.
I saw a thing yesterday where it was a kind of petition for a bunch of people to try to storm Area 51.
They're not there anymore. They're in Area 52 now.
51 and a half.
Oh, shit. Never thought of that.
After all, I don't even have a D sword. Hey, crying won't make me change my mind.
Look, Takabe's making the new girl cry.
Well, first best now her. Look at you, Mr. Popular. Nice work.
Look at this man, just making women cry and kill themselves.
What a dick.
What a playboy.
Just like the real world.
That's a horrible TV show. Or is it? I've
Don't
never
get the
seen
wrong
it.
idea. The only reason you're coming is because Kosue insisted all three of us go together. I'd be just fine without you.
Yeah, I don't need you.
Chipmunk
Is
says
she
two of them
the
are going to get
Sundere?
hurt and he's going to have to pull out a sword to beat him.
Jimmy, is she the Sundere?
I don't know.
There.
God damn.
I want to put my hand here, bitch.
They don't care what destruction they cause in the process. And you should
Because we will make. They're trying to make mind control using the Noah 2.
Yes.
Is what they
But
established.
of course, there's the possibility that they're targeting you already.
You think they're coming for me?
If
Ah,
you want to know
yes.
the truth, then come with us.
The general. Let's go.
He looks like he's a little tired. God damn it, you started doing that. I couldn't stop.
What?
Echo.
I said he looks a little like...
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mario. Let's go. Luigi. Let's go.
Waluigi.
Yeah. Wah.
Wario.
Wah.
I'm gonna win.
Yeah. I'm gonna win. And it's all the same guy.
Toad. Ah!
Yeah.
Peach.
Peaches got it.
Let's go. No.
Daisy.
Daisy.
Toad's like, okay. It was kind of like a weird high-pitched voice.
Bowser.
Sort of a graph is this.
Bowser.
Donkey Kong.
Wait, what the fuck is he?
Over the last year.
It's frozen.
Maybe it's my imagination,
Beef?
but I get the
Well,
feeling
yeah,
it's
I
being
don't
controlled by
know. It looks
some
like
outside
dessert.
force.
It's probably some kind of dessert.
It's like a brownie
Like a
dusted
frozen-
in...
Look, it's. You ever seen those ASOS computers?
The AOSS? What?
It's an SOS.
For example,
ASOS. Yeah, I said.
It's an
I said AOSS. I mixed up two of those letters. What if it's A505?
never mind the year.
Did you ever think about that?
The largest spike in the last few
It
years.
looked more.
Total sense.
It looked more like
The
fives.
one in the middle
Why don't we
was
just call it a sauce?
Do you remember that earthquake?
That's
It
not-
wasn't
that's
huge,
a sausages.
but it caused death.
It says
That's right.
A505.
Scale, but somehow 8 people still died.
The big
8
one
people
happened on
died?
the same day as the most recent
Holy
quake.
shit! That woman's talking without moving her mouth.
That a large
Or is that a man?
That's a man.
That's his partner.
Why is it pointed on him,
I
though?
don't know.
They say that the electromagnetic waves were a result of the earthquake. But what if the opposite were true?
What if the weird gravity?
The
caused
young
the
detective's like, he's fingering her butthole while she's talking.
The weird. Okay, they think the weird gravity caused the earthquake.
Might possibly have been man-made. Think about it. Neither of them were normal. The first one killed 8 people, even though it was only a 3 on the scale. This one was a 5, and it killed just over 100.
5 is a moderate and a 3 is a
And
minor.
don't forget there were rumors that the sky turned white.
Ah, yes.
It does seem like everybody
There were
stopped
rumors.
reporting this going on. So.
It's
Everyone.
possible
Cannot-
somebody's putting pressure on the media.
Cannot confirm and or deny white skies.
Yeah, that would be my first guess.
Whoa, are you serious?
Then we should probably look into businesses with strong political ties to the party.
Ah,
I'm
yes.
way ahead of you, Don.
The
Oh, my
president did
girl,
it.
you're the best.
Damn you, Trump.
I couldn't find a thing.
But this is Japan.
Oh yeah.
She couldn't find anything.
I'm sorry, Miss Momo, but are you sure you're not wrong about all this?
Well, either someone's done a good job covering their
Are you a common
tracks,
liar?
Yes,
Just start
we'll
yelling
have
at
to
him.
attack this from another angle.
Yeah, but where do we
Ugh.
start, sir? Do you have anything specific in mind?
Somebody's got to be penitent.
She kind of looks like that
Spiking on the weekends. That's
Chinese
specific
chick from
enough.
Mulan. You know, the one that has to give her the makeup and shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Our only
She has that,
destroy no
Do you know how long it's been since I've seen Mulan?
Wah,
I put the
Mulan.
You talking about the one that goes like this and gives herself like a
Yeah.
beard and mustache?
Yeah.
Put the screws to them.
We're talking like a
We can't just
decade.
walk in the front door.
No. Oh wait, since you saw.
Yeah, I'm just saying that sword is
Look at it
weird.
since Mulan came out.
No.
That sword must be really hard to wield.
24, right? I probably watched it when I was 14. That sounds about right. No, they're not even real until they materialize them. They can't weigh anything.
Sir, you look suspicious. We're gonna speak to you.
Hello, sirs.
What?
Sirs.
Sirs, the fuck?
Just gonna let us walk in like that? Don't worry, they can't see us. What do you mean? To them, we look like some company executives in suits.
Why?
What?
Protect our
I'm
identity and
confused.
created particles with my DC.
I know.
Oh, she's doing it. She's doing
I
it.
got it.
Inside.
She's forcing reality into other people's
Through her
heads.
sword.
Yes. But you don't have to use your sword.
Just remember, don't let your guard down.
You got it. The fuck was that? You cold?
A little bit.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
We're
not
having
used.
cold twitches over here.
I'm not used to wearing
Look behind
shorts
you.
here.
Wait, no. I'll get you the shawarma in a minute.
Huh? She's talking to dude, General.
There you go.
Ah.
Char!
Okay.
Oh, now I'm hot.
Oh, you're hot now? Here you go.
Yeah.
Little squirtle.
Now it's steamy.
Little squirt.
It's like that episode of Futurama where they're on the sun. He's like, man, it's cold, or it's hot because we're near the sun. So he turns on the AC. He's like, man, that AC is really cold. Turn on the heater.
Yeah. And it runs the gas out.
Yeah.
It's really stupid.
And then he loses his dorsal fin.
On what?
Oh, yeah.
On what?
Don't worry about it. Oh shit, it's the general.
So
We just said that!
I didn't say it.
Sometimes I have dreams that seem
I wonder if he knows who Charlotte
Let's
is.
see what this. Shut up. I want to hear what he says.
But that's just an illusion, right? A dream in my heart. Please, you need to wake up from your dream. If you don't, I'm afraid that someday you'll be erased by Takumi Nishijo.
That's all right with me. Sooner or later, this dream will have to end.
He's gonna be erased by the main character.
Will there be anything left in this world after the dream is over?
Are you aware that reality is just a dream?
Looks like number 2 is not in here.
Wow, did you hear those lasers from the stormtroopers shoot off?
This
No.
is odd. Huh? Where's all the staff? Why aren't they down?
Remember those doors that go?
Maybe they're all
Oh.
pulled in. Putting on their toes.
Is that what you meant by the laser sound? It doesn't sound like a laser at all.
Sounds like a door.
That did.
Remember when we were watching Mad
I guess that's
Bull
the
and-
AI?
Maybe.
Number 2.
Yep.
Well,
That the Noah too.
I
I guess.
trust you found what you were looking for.
I trust you fondled what you were looking for. It's not what he said. But I
Yeah.
wish he did.
I trust you know I fondled you before.
Welcome, my young giggle-me friends, to the future!
Ideas into their brains make a reality. Everybody's gonna be fondling everybody. They were ambushed by one man.
And they're scared.
Miss Kishimoto?
Have you seen that man? He's got weird hair.
Miss Kishimoto?
You see, I've received quite a few
Look at that
reports
weird-ass
that
hair.
a young girl has been going around defeating my quarters with a single sword. Immediately, I knew it had to be you, Senna Hata.
Yeah, but now we have two swords. Get fucked, nerd!
Yeah.
Those two seem to know each other.
Oh, I'm so scared. Barbaric activities such as fighting with swords. That's never really been my specialty.
He has a gun.
God
I have a
damn!
bigger sword.
Maniac too?
Is that a gun? That's not a gun. What the fuck is that
It's a
thing?
sword.
He said fighting with... He literally said fighting with swords was my barbaric and he wasn't into it. And then he pulls out a sword. What an asshole.
So, did you find your father yet?
Her father?
She's predicting every move I make. How?
Because you're her father? Ah.
Okay, she's doing it in her mind.
Right, she's reading his movements and telling her what he's going to do. I didn't read that one. Or did he? She. What?
Stand up.
So the little one's reading my mind and communicating it to you. After all this is done, I'm going to make you Noah 2's next sample.
Oh, nice.
Please don't make me kill you. You
Oh, they forced They force gigolos into the Noah 2 machine, and that makes
What the hell is that? He real good.
gigolos
Confuse her.
giggle.
Causeway!
What am I saying? I have no reflection. What the fuck?
Whose eyes are those?
That's not what they said at all. They said, who are you? All she did was look at a mirror. What the fuck, even?
Posey, what's wrong?
As a little girl, she was harassed by a group of stalkers.
Stalkers.
Every day, masses of strangers would scream at her, "Who are you?" showing her mirrors, forcing her to look at us. Eventually, she became so terrified that she lost her identity. And because
What?
of fear, she lost the ability to speak.
Don't you say another word.
Don't go yet. I haven't given you my present.
A dog? Is it a good dog?
It's a doggy.
Stay away from me!
She's scared of dogs?
You know something, Miss Havano? You haven't changed one bit.
Stop it! No, please don't! Just leave me alone!
What the? Why are they afraid of such stupid things? I thought she was killing the dog.
Not the doggy.
There is nothing for you to be afraid of. You will always.
She lost the ability to talk because she didn't know who she was because people used to show her mirrors and go, "Who are you?"
Traumatizing for a little girl.
Well, visually projecting your image onto your blazer—that's quite a
Sure.
trick you just pulled. You finally learned how to use your power.
Yes.
And I have chains.
I had to so that I could destroy you. Those chains.
You've given me some fun toys to play with.
And now we have snakes.
Oh,
That's another
Or are
Evil
they,
Dead.
Are they hoses? Are they snakes?
I can't tell.
Looks like a hose.
Oh, ropes.
I think those are called, not wicks. What the fuck am I thinking of right now?
Mm.
The thing you light on like a fire.
A wick.
Yeah, but did you hear that when it hit the ground? When those
And
hit the
it's
ground, it
a
made a
new
chain
rope, right?
noise.
No.
How can she keep on fighting when she's in that condition?
A
Oh,
fuse.
she's.
It's called a fuse.
How can she keep fighting like that when she's in that condition? She didn't really have anything happen to her.
Hold on, this is how. This is it right here.
More than just that for the subject. Mr. Hunter, as a researcher and someone who gave his life to our experiment, in accordance with the creeds of the Church of the Divine Life, you must be quite satisfied with our results.
Dad, what's wrong with Mom? Is she okay? I don't understand what's happening here. What is that? What is she holding?
Baby?
Don't worry, Mommy's perfectly fine. She's only dreaming.
Dreaming.
In her mind, your mother's living a normal everyday life. But the moment of her awakening is finally come.
No, please don't do this. Please, sir, just let her stay like this. What could it hurt?
Hey!
Begging
Chuck
you,
Huber.
Please don't.
What's he? Okay.
She's gonna go crazy.
What happened to my little baby?
Ah!
No way. That can't be my little sister. What the hell did you do to her?
So they killed her baby and made her think her baby wasn't dead. And they're like, oh, by the way, your baby's dead. Okay.
Sweetie, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Damn you! Damn you both!
That's how she got her sword.
What just happened? That wasn't a normal delusion. What?
And
What is
everything's on
this?
fire.
Santa, are you okay?
I was the one who ordered your whole family to meet a tragic end, but they were part of something very significant. It was an invaluable scientific experiment.
I'll kill you!
All your code samples have already been extracted. To be completely honest, you're of absolutely no use to me!
Water? Everything is wet.
He's doing it.
Yeah. He made everything. He put out the fire.
Ah, Miss must be your handiwork.
Oh, no. She did it.
All right, backup is
Or
here.
did they both do it?
Cocytus flows.
If I remember all this correctly, Cocytus is a river on the lowest level of hell in Greek mythology, and all the sinners there will freeze forever.
Ah, yes.
So she uses Greek mythology to her delusion.
Looks like it.
She doesn't want us to be, so her delusion didn't involve us being frozen.
Well, that makes sense. So this is a show about people who can make
Their
things that,
delusions come to life.
they can make things that they want real.
As long as they have the sword.
Right. But he can do it without a sword.
No, I'm pretty sure every time he does do it, his sword's in his hand. It's just,
But we haven't seen it.
yeah, well, we've seen clips.
We've seen his sword come out. Well, we didn't see his sword come out when he made the fire bed.
Oh, hey, what's wrong? Are you okay? Her wounds haven't healed yet. She pushed it way too hard.
Are you guys gonna break the machine or not?
Dorothy! You don't know when to give up, do you? Defense right now!
What?
He's projecting.
Wait, hey,
Who's
you two
projecting?
cut it out.
The
What
frozen
happened?
guy?
You and
Yeah.
you're on the same side.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Even though they're going after each other, in their minds they think they're fighting me.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh my god. Why is he so stupid?
What did you do? Did you send particles into their dead spots to confuse them?
That's absolutely right. And I took it further. To give it a little flavor, I made it so they can't see anything besides me, and the very sight of it fills them with a burning rage they can't control. So what now? Your friends are in grave danger.
The firecrackers?
No.
Should have just stayed home and
It's still
watched
thunder
TV and
outside.
played video games.
I hope your plan isn't to stand there and watch your friends murder each other.
This is a delusion. Wake up. Come on, wake up from it like you always do.
I hate to disappoint, but that's not the way this is going to go. I didn't prepare it. This is all just a bad dream ending for you.
It's impossible. I don't have the sword or the courage to fight that monster. I can't do it. I can't.
I guess it's probably time to end this thing.
That was the weirdest fucking sword.
Cozy, please. I'm begging you, save me. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Please don't do this.
So because, like, did her ice just, like, stop working because she passed out?
Probably.
Senna, hear me now! The blade of the sea sword will take revenge on you and that man! Now prepare to die!
This can't be. How could you see me? He must have sent antiparticles into each of their dead spots to cancel out my particles, thereby putting an end to the delusion.
Thanks for explaining the thing I already knew.
Hey, we did it. We destroyed Noah too.
He was a hologram. Oh.
Just do.
Takumi Nishi,
I'm a computer.
even though you don't know it, the moment of your awakening draws nearer every day.
Wait a minute.
The fuck?
Wait a minute.
Is he the bad guy?
Yeah, we did it.
He could be living.
Where are you?
Congratulations.
Okay.
You destroyed the Noah 2 prototype. You think I'd let you get the real thing?
It was a prototype?
And the person you fought so hard to defeat was nothing more than a copy of me made by the prototype.
No way!
Of course, the machine's defective. The real me is much stronger than the fake version it produced. Trust me.
Hold on. What do you mean?
Yeah, let me just throw that out
Stronger
there.
than that?
I just want you to know I'm way stronger than you think I am. So don't even try.
I can't believe this. That bastard was just playing games with us the whole time.
Hey, she doesn't look so good. We better get her to a hospital immediately.
Yeah, right. Let's go.
I thought she said yeah right.
No, yeah, right.
right.
She's absent.
Taku, Marty.
She's not absent today. She's right there.
He's scared of her, but he likes her.
He stopped being scared of her a while ago.
Whoa, Taku, what's wrong with you? Did something happen? Are you crying? I know you're crying because you're so happy you got to see me again. I know you
Taku.
Hey, he's finally talking to him again.
Somebody's depressed, huh?
I'm sorry I sent those
Don't
guys to
worry,
meet
buddy.
you.
That's just the way you are.
Will that be
You can't help
something?
yourself.
What's up? You're awfully cheery for so early in the morning.
What's so awful about it?
How about unbelievably bad?
Taku, I don't get it. How come she's such a weirdo? I don't know. You don't agree with me. I guess it's like they say, when things change. What's that supposed to mean?
He hated him a minute ago, but now he
Yeah.
likes him again.
Who sent him to beat him up? Though?
Remarkable journey.
We don't
So
know.
much time has passed.
We never actually
since
figured
this
that out.
project
We
was
just
first
guessed.
conceived. Now,
The hell?
I'll admit, never in my wildest dreams did I imagine that you were a gigalomaniac. In order for this to work, I need more samples from you gigalomaniacs. Or to be a bit more specific, I'm going to need a code sample of your NA synapses. They're the part of your brain that gives orders to the rest of your body and tells it what to do. Those samples are the equivalent of a processor to Noah 2. Without it, the machine's virtually worthless. Do you understand what I'm
Who's
saying?
this?
That's excellent. The day the world will be reborn is trouble.
Oh!
Oh, it's his sister.
Oh, I thought it was the other blonde girl. The one
Oh,
who he thinks has brown hair.
Yeah.
Because she always had those frogs on her bag.
Yeah, but his sister has a green one. The other ones weren't green. There was no green one in that.
Ah.
Except for that really big one that she had and her computer screen. And
Right. Okay, so it's his sister?
that he's after?
No, that he has.
He has her sister. His sister.
Yes.
Damn, okay.
Well, the other thing that got me earlier was... Okay, so during the flashback where we saw what happened to her mom, he said that her awakening was about to happen. And then they shut off the delusion and she saw that her baby was dead.
The emotional state would have brought it out.
What?
She said that emotions and shit brings out...
Right,
the
that's not what I'm talking about. The guy said her
awakening.
her awakening's gonna happen. He shut off the delusion. She saw the dead baby,
Yeah.
and she freaked out.
Yes.
He told main character guy that his awakening is about to happen.
So is he gonna die? Or is he gonna wake up and his sister's
Is he gonna
dead?
shut off his delusion and he's gonna be like some Joe Schmo who's like 30,
He
works
has-
at a gas station?
He has no family.
Or he's the guy sitting there with the sign.
Yeah, or something. Nah.
Yeah.
That threw a loop in my brain.
What if his delusion is the fact that there's people there?
And he's actually by himself.
Yeah, like I'm talking about like where he was like alone in the world and everything. You know?
Ah.
Or the world's destroyed and the
Right, we did see in the very beginning, the very first thing we saw was the world destroyed and him kissing that pink-haired girl. Or
Yeah.
that pink-haired girl kissing him while he was like laying down on the
Hey,
floor.
what's that
Yes.
anime? Well, I don't think it's an anime. It's like where he's on a ventilator, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like his body's not, and you know, it's not in the real world. Like
In his
Avatar.
in his subconscious, right? In his subconscious, like sort of delusion. Everything's going well, you know. He's living life day by day, and then at the end, it turns out he's just been on a ventilator the entire time.
sounds familiar, but I don't know.
Sounds like the theory of what happened to Ash.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and Ash.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, they awaken him, right? And he just comes to, and the whole world's destroyed. Steins Gate when he goes into the future. You know what I mean? He wakes up on the bed, on the ventilator. He puts his mind into the future.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
He wakes up and everything's destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Then he has to keep jumping back
Mm-hmm.
and back. He has to do that over and over and over until he gets
He
to.
jumps back whenever his friends get killed.
What I'm saying is he goes into the future, right? And supposedly, like, his body was still alive, but he was basically in a vegetable state. And then that guy put his mind in him, and he kept jumping back into the past. Steins Gate.
That's not what happens in Steins
When he
Gate.
goes into the future, he jumps like 30 years into the future to bring himself all the way toward the end.
Not at all.
He goes into the future, everything's like basically destroyed,
Okay.
and like he has to learn to walk again, and the AI is actually the red-haired chick.
Are you talking about Steins Gate Zero?
No,
I think you are.
I don't think so.
Because there's no AI in Steins Gate.
No, it's not AI. It's the fucking computer
That's Steins Gate Zero, where she's a computer program and not a person.
But she's also there too.
Right. But you're talking about Steins Gate Zero, which I have not seen.
I don't think I am.
You are. Because Steins Gate is, starts out with them sending the emails back in time.
The D-mails?
The D-mails, whatever. And that changes the time. But
The
then
D-mail, the D-sword.
eventually he starts connecting to his brain and jumping back. And he's not even jumping in time.
It's just
he's
a glitch in
jumping
his
world
brain.
line.
Yeah.
He's jumping world lines.
Anyway.
Every time his friends die, he jumps to try and find a way to keep everybody alive. And he eventually realizes that he has to go all the way back to the very beginning and make him think that that girl died, but she actually didn't. And that's how he saves the day. And everything's hunky-dory.
Sure.
And that girl came back from the past, and it's actually the one guy's son, but you don't know, daughter, but you don't know that until you do. And that girl who's always like, toodaloo, figures it out.
Yeah, but he goes to the future, and like that one chick, the dude chick, but it's a dude. Blah, blah,
Shrine
blah.
Maiden.
Shrine Maiden.
Man.
He's a man, whatever. Maiden, whatever. He has a sword, and he's like really good at using it in the future. Still haven't seen that part?
What?
In the future, he's like a really good samurai. He uses a sword and everything.
Talking about this chick?
Yes, that's the chick he's talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
And she's not in Steins Gate, is she?
Yes, she is.
Is she?
Yeah, she's the main love interest.
Hmm. But I
She's
thought-
also got her own like spinoff in the movie.
But I thought you said something about a computer program.
Oh my god.
In Steins Gate Zero, she's a computer program.
Oh, okay. So she's like just like a copy.
Right, which is why I'm saying he's talking about the show that I
think it
haven't
might
seen.
be.
And he's confusing both series because they have the same characters and the same basic idea. Of
It's
what
just a
they're
different
about.
time.
Right.
It's really confusing.
It's not. You're just confusing two things, thinking they're one
They're
thing.
just different world lines.
Right. They are. But
But yeah, he has to jump like
you're talking about the one that I haven't seen, saying it's the one that I have seen. You're just confusing yourself.
yes, I know. I realize that. It's all right. Anyway, that was episode 8.
Oh yeah, what happened?
A fight.
Oh yeah, the fucking thing about him awakening. So is he in a is he being manipulated right now and
I don't
nothing
know.
that's happening
That
is
we'll
real?
find out in episode 9, hopefully.
Probably not.
But we do sort of have a glimpse that they're sort of at their delusional power type deal they
We
have.
understand how it works, but they explained how it worked last time.
Like they have a negative and positive in their sword. Negative and positive particles. The positive ones makes the delusions, the negative ones get rid of them. They keep talking about the particles in their sword.
Right.
They have a negative and a positive.
But so
The
he
positive
he
makes
sent,
them, the
he
negative
sent,
take away.
No, he sent in the bad guy sent things in to make them fight each other, and then he canceled it out
With the
like,
negative ones.
Well,
He put negative particles
he
in
either
there.
put negative particles or he just put his own particles in to make them not be under his particles anymore.
Or something like that, yeah.
Yeah. He basically just undid what he did.
But
with
technically,
his
if his sword came to fruition...
but we didn't see his sword.
I know,
which is
but what I'm
why-
saying is, if it did show up, we did see it in his hand.
What if just he's been able to only manifest the handle?
The hilt?
Like he
Yeah.
can't get the full sword.
Yeah,
and
like-
when he finally gets the full sword, he'll be the most powerful being in all the universe.
So you're
Like
saying
most
he has
anime, where he's
wait,
like-
are you saying he has performance issues?
Yes,
He can only get the
Funny.
hilt?
but
Funny.
it's like other animes where he's
Funny
considered the weakest.
You want
know?
to end this so we can start the next one?
I do think that. I mean, the way he said that makes it sound like
It's very
maybe
omnipotent.
he is in a delusional state and nothing that's happening is actually real.
So like he's laying in a bed with like an IV in his arm
No,
and a thing on his head?
no, because she wasn't the mom wasn't lying in a bed. She just had a thing on her head, but she was still going about like everything was normal. She even had a baby in her arms.
She was breastfeeding a dead baby.
She was
Yes.
breastfeeding anything.
She might have.
No, that looked like a dead
didn't.
baby.
It was a
No,
dead baby.
it didn't
No,
show.
I mean, was it
I'm
like a
breastfeeding.
dead-
Right. No.
Was it like a dead puppet or?
No, that was definitely her. It was her baby and it was dead. But
How would you not smell it?
and then because they were fucking with her
It's a
brain.
delusion, yeah, obviously.
The delusion was so. But what we're saying is they said that she lived like that for a while, so she might have breastfed a dead baby. They didn't show it. We're just
Because she was
extrapolating that
going.
information.
Yeah.
Because he
based
said,
off of what
"Please
we
don't
know.
do it. Let her keep going about her daily
Right.
life." But I don't think I would want to see my wife breastfeeding a dead baby.
Well,
What about you guys? Comment down below.
His options were
Don't give him that face.
Comment down below if you want to see Nick's wife breastfeed a dead baby.
The options were
It's fucked up.
awaken his wife and let her realize that everything that she knows is wrong and a lie and destroy her emotionally. Or let
keep
her continue to live a lie and
delusionally
be
happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yes, very.
Could have
very.
let her continue to be...
Cypher proves everybody right in the Matrix with that steak.
So, those were his options.
I know it's fake.
Fake happiness.
I know the tenderness, the juiciness, the steak all together is fake. It doesn't mean it's not good.
Fake happiness or real despair. Those were his options.
And the guy's
he
like,
wanted
despair.
he wanted fake happiness, but the bad guy's like,
I have a question. If you stayed in that chair with that thing in the back of your head, would you die if you didn't come back out?
What chair?
In the Matrix.
Oh. No.
Only if you died in the Matrix.
No, I mean, would you die?
Eventually.
From like dehydration or lack of food?
I don't know, because when they were in those pods,
they were giving them nutrients,
right? And then they would just basically live for however long.
Because Keanu Reeves looked skinny as fuck, like you could see his bones.
So when they're out of the Matrix, if they yeah, I mean, I guess.
He also looked like he had webbed fingers.
Well, they also said too, I think the stuff that they take, like the thing they make a joke of it being like a bowl of snot. They said it's got like the nutrients where apparently it can last them a while.
Right, but if everybody on the ship died and you were just plugged in and nobody was there to pull you out or do anything, yes, eventually your body would give out. But would your mind go? Probably.
Yeah, because remember when that one guy stormed the ship and he just started ripping them out while they were still plugged in.
Right.
Yeah, they died both ways.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be connectively logged out.
Right.
Yeah, unless you're Neo.
Oh, but like, share, subscribe, comment. Yeah, let's go ahead.
But in Sword Art Online, they unplugged people and their bodies just became stagnant until they brought them all to hospitals and plugged them back in and hooked up the IVs and stuff so they wouldn't die.
So it's basically putting them on pause?
Right. They unplugged them, put them on pause, and then plugged them back in. But the Kaiba specifically said if you fuck with the helmet, they'll die. But they didn't die. He's alive. I'm just gonna go with that. Sword Art Online's kind of okay. I liked it.
All Kaibas are liars. Just look at them.
He's like, look at Soto.
What's his name, Kaiba?
Yeah.
What did I say?
I thought it
was
started with an A.
Akihiko Kaiba.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it was? Yeah.
Anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you for episode 9 next week.
And
Same time, same YouTube channel.
Check out our other videos.
This one, Project
and sometimes
YARE.
our podcast.
Shut up, I am talking.
Fuck
This
you,
channel,
da da da.
Project
Blah blah blah
YARE,
blah.
where
Blah
we
blah blah
make
blah.
the
Blah.
reactions
Da
that
da
everybody
la la la
loves
la.
because we're so
Blah blah
talented
blah.
and
La 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 la
professional,
la.
and we
La la la
never,
la.
ever do
Da, da,
stupid
da.
running bits that don't work. It's
At
never
all.
gonna happen.
Never.
Don't even think it.
Absolutely not.
Come back.
Seriously,
episode
come back.
9.
Episode 9.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be fucking fantastic.
I want to go that far, but it'll be good.
Not that far. A little bit.
And someday soon,
Hopefully in the future.
you can tell your mother that you
Tell
did it.
your daddy.
Nope, don't tell your dad. He doesn't need to know.
Somebody call my mama. It's about to get funky up in here.
Yo, call his mama.
Somebody call my mom.
Yeah.